Ta-da! Welcome to Throwback Thursday. So I want to start bringing back little tidbits of things we've done back in the day, 10, 20, 30 years ago. Many of your older students will recognize some of this. And like for example, you know how for your black sash test you have to hold your marble for 10 minutes? It used to be an hour, okay? There also used to actually be written tests with the promotions to ensure that you understood some of the history and background of what it was that you were practicing. And that's why we're doing little videos now on the history and the culture and the things that we often don't get time for because time is such a precious commodity, right? So today we're going to review the fist set, the fabulous fist set, which in class, you know, we use about 5, right? But there's actually 20. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the first 10 today, make sure you got that, and then I'll add the other 10 next Throwback Thursday, all right? And it's fascinating. I mean, the content of Kung Fu is just like, it's infinite, really, unlike some of the other martial arts which have very finite postures. And so these fist sets, they will come up in your forms as you continue with us. And that's one of the beauties about students being with us 10, 20 years, because there's no end to what you can learn. Woohoo! Okay, let's get started. So all of these punches can be found on the original information packet that you got when you signed up. Remember those? All right, so we're going to talk about it a little bit, and then we're going to go through them. Please, stay in your stance. Kung Fu guys are powerful guys. Don't stand there like a lazy person. Really use every opportunity that you have to strengthen yourself. So let's starting in chamber as always. So the first punch is a reverse punch, which you guys know. Why is it called a reverse punch? Look at where the palm is facing in chamber. Look at where the palm is facing in the fruition of the punch. It reverses. So we have reverse punch. 1, 2, right, left. Then we have straight punch. Right, left. Notice they always entering on the center line. Rake punch. Please do not swing your arm. This is not a sucker punch. This comes straight out. It tilts the wrist at a particular moment that hits a certain side of the jaw, causing a break in the neck. It's very specific. This is Kung Fu. It's not gross. It's very specific. So rake punch, left. Notice the left hand is set up now for your back fist, which will start on your left because this is where we are. Again, notice the posture of the fist. You're facing the outside of the fist here. As you rotate, you have to rotate. I see a lot of people doing this. That's not a back fist, that's a side fist. You need to rotate so the back of the fist is hitting the opponent. So we have left, right. This right hand now comes down into a block, and there's our vertical back fist. Left, right. We continue left, right. This is going to turn into a hammer. So the right hand's going to come to chamber. This hammer punch is going to come through the chamber and down. Notice it's this part. Now we're in the side of the fist, right? There's your hammer. Left, right. From there, we're going to swing into left vertical uppercut. Here is a block. And here is that punch. That punch should be aligned with your temple because that's what you're going for, right? Left, right. Now we go back to right, left. This hand's going to come through, the right hand's going to come through, the left hand's going to come to chamber, and there's our uppercut. Boom! Uppercut, no bend in the wrist. You do not want to do this. Just going to hurt your own wrist, right? It has to be really, really flat. The goal is to hit the top of the knuckles, not this, but this. So you have to have good, strong control of your wrist, very, very tight fist. So there's your right, there's your left. This is going to retract. Now we go back to, where are we? Yes, spontaneous punch. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, spontaneous punch is 3 punches. Contract. 1, 2, 3. This is another one where we get this. Please work it out. Take some time and get this thing correct. It's a punch to the front. It's another punch to the front. That's 1, 2, and then there's a swing, and there's a back fist, see? To the back, right? So you have 1, 2, 3. That's what that looks like. And then we end with a leopard. Right, left. Notice the leopard Again, we'll get, and the specifics are really cool. From 11 through 20, the next 10 that I'll do on next Throwback Thursday, you'll see some of it is as little as just changing a thumb. So you have, this is why Kung Fu is not as popular. It's very, very particular, it's very specific, and it's lethal if you get it right? So the leopard punch, you're hitting with, not with the flat of the knuckles, but they're tucked in tight, so you have this edge. And that edge can get into things, woo, super painful. All right, let's review. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Here comes the change. Left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. That's what it should look like. And eventually, you get it up to, you get it up to speed, but more important, let's get it correct. Let's do that again. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left. Again, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left. Again, right, left, boom, ba ba doom, doom, gong, ka doom. I screwed up. So what happens when you go fast? You see? You see? This is a perfect example. Do not speed up until you're ready. Last one. Right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left. Kun Sat, fifth set. Practice it. Get it down. So when I come back for our next Throwback Thursday, we're going to do 11 through 20. It's going to blow your mind.